How's it going, guys? This is Creepy Reviews. So this time I'm starting early in the day, I'm finally on top of things, and I'm ready to go. Let's do this. So as we begin the episode, we learn that the elite class has left the school and is going on a trip to the city of Kyoto. Upon their arrival, they learn that they are 3 hours early and have time to do whatever they like. But Nozomi has no idea how to pass the time. Sayaka wants to make a suggestion, but the other girls swarm Nozomi, and Sayaka feels left out. As Sayaka sits by herself, we learn that she did not have many friends growing up due to her involvement in judo. However, Nozomi soon shows up and reveals that she would rather hang out with Sayaka than go with the others. Kazani and Nan join the pair, and the 4 girls enjoy their time in Kyoto together. After their off time, the girls discover that they are to be separated into groups determined by their fighting style, with Nozomi being sorted with the infighters. During their warm-ups, the girls meet Shirayuki, the professional Keijo fighter who we saw in the first episode. The elite class learns that they will be instructed by Shirayuki over the course of their stay in Kyoto. Shirayuki decides to train the infighters by challenging them one by one to a match on the land. Nozomi volunteers to go first. During the race, Shirayuki is able to skillfully dodge all of Nozomi's attacks, even managing to stop Nozomi from launching the vacuum butt cannon. Shirayuki eventually defeats Nozomi with absolute ease, and the episode ends with Nozomi learning that her body has a weak point she wasn't even aware of. Aside from the main plot, we're also introduced to an elite class member named Usagi, who is jealous of Mio's attraction to Nozomi. There's also a brief scene where Sayaka calls her family home, but for some reason her father doesn't come to the phone. I presume that both of these plot points will be developed later. All in all, this was a decent one. I find myself comparing it to episode 2, as they both focus a great deal more on character development with a small amount of action at the very end. I do not think, however, that this episode suffers from monotony, so it definitely outshines episode 2 in that regard. We got to know Sayaka a great deal more, and I genuinely felt bad for Nozomi when we saw her lose the race. Overall, the lack of action was a downside, but this was a good episode nonetheless. I give Keijo, episode 6, Alluring Kyoto Trip, a 4 out of 5. As always, thank you guys for watching, and until next time, this is Creepy Reviews saying,
Hasta luego.